And to think, I only picked Alabama to win by 17. Mark Rogers TV just minutes before halftime with the Tide rolling over Michigan 31-0. Well, 31-0 when I left to come up to shoot the video. Who knows what the score is right now. There were some telltale signs that we talked about in our college football previews of both Michigan and Alabama that came home to roost thus far, at least in this football game, and we don't expect anything to change in the second half. First of all, for Alabama, it's the defense. Even with the 8 players moving on to the NFL and 4 of the top 35 picks in the NFL draft, 4 and 5-star recruits, and more than that, Nick Saban, the great defensive genius, and with a whole off-season to game plan against Michigan, that spelled trouble for Michigan from the get-go. Nick Saban treating it like a bowl game, had all that time to plan and prepare, got his defense ready. Alabama's nasty on defense, not just talented, but it's a mindset. They know their assignments, and they hit, and they are relentless. The other thing, for Michigan, you combine the Alabama defense with a passer who is not a passer. He's an athlete at quarterback. Denard Robinson, all the respect in the world for him. 34 touchdowns last season, make it 36 touchdowns combined passing and rushing. But Denard Robinson, not a precision passer. Alabama's been great on defense, but he's had open looks. He's missed about 4 slants and 3 deep balls. Late in the first half, he missed one going downfield. Then 2 plays later, he threw the pick 6 for 31-0. And that ball that he missed, Gardner got behind the defense. He had a 5-yard lead, but the ball was late and it was underthrown. Denard Robinson, not the type quarterback who has a chance against Alabama. That guy has to be a guy like Andrew Luck, Brandon Weeden, Matt Barkley, who's still, of course, in the college game, a guy that can stand tall in the pocket and deliver the ball. And we're not saying that would be easy, but that's the type quarterback that has to play Alabama for the opponent to have a chance at this point. And then flipping sides, the Alabama offensive line is dominant with Barrett Jones and DJ Fluker and company pounding ahead, getting Eddie Lacy the big yardage between the tackles, and then freeing up the freshman who's been really quick and impressive in the open field, TJ Yeldon. So Alabama has its way on offense as well. It just spells disaster for Michigan. This team overrated at number 8 in the country. Yeah, they had a nice season, but if you really look at what they accomplished in 2011, they escaped the Sugar Bowl against Virginia Tech. They were shut down offensively in that game. Their 2 best wins were against Nebraska and Notre Dame, very flawed football teams, and they were manhandled by Michigan State, lost to Iowa. So Michigan, yes, a program on the rise, and of course, Brady Hoke's got a number 1 recruiting class at this point coming in 2013. Things looking up for Michigan, but still nowhere close to Alabama, as we can see tonight. The waves of talent and athleticism and speed coming at Michigan, and they just cannot handle it at this point. So that's what we've got on Alabama-Michigan. Would love to hear what you have to say about this matchup and what it means for the Wolverines and the Tide going down the line. We had Michigan finishing at 9-3. And Alabama winning another national championship, this time against USC in the BCS title game. Let's hear from you on Mark Rogers TV.